Dear friends, welcome. Subhaskar Reddy here on behalf of Nature's Voice. I represent One Natural Herbal Remedies. We have been working and presenting all our works on food expressions, gene-based food expressions. We are trying to understand, how our foods, what we eat, and what are their expressions in us. And over the study, what we have observed, we first initially started off with for the diabetic patients and people suffering with some chronic conditions, which as is various comes in our own friend circles, in our own communities, and in that way. But over the years, of consolidating and going deep into it and understanding, one thing what we have noticed is, though the disease do come due to various conditions, environmental, climate, the pollution, and maybe genetic reasons and all that, but the significant amount of chronic conditions today, what we see is due to our food, what we are taking. And food is also the remedy for us. Okay, so instead of we looking at medicine for everything to resolve, we started looking why not we try and work on a food itself. So in that process of understanding it, okay, we started helping chronic patients of various kind, understanding their allergic conditions, allergic issues, understanding the foods in fact which are not doing good to them, and what foods will help them, working on it for a very long number of years. We finally framed, certain foods in general, what are helpful and what are not helpful. In this drive, we focused, as we were doing it, we came across patients suffering with cancer, patients suffering with diabetic, patients suffering with skin disease, many, because everyone take food. As we started off with the cancer patient, some of them who came to us and said that can we try? We said, okay, you can try. And that's how the whole process started. And after making some attempts of understanding them, we made them not to eat certain things which are what we felt with our own observations and with our own study will not be helpful to them. And we stopped all the allergic foods, we stopped all the carbs, and carbs were given. Carbs are important, but very controlled way. And some certain kinds of oils, certain kinds of, because we see a lot of adulteration also in the foods. So we tried to bring them, to the granny's food type. And we found that the progression of the disease were reduced, and though it was reducing. And over the time, we started developing that, okay, it alone was not resolving the issues. So we took assistance with some of the researches which have been conducted across the world and across the country, across the mountains, and the traditional practices which have been successful, which have proven scientific applications of it. And we came out with some supplements, okay, to complement with the diet and with the supplement, so that, the conditions of their, whatever the disease condition, the progression of it has been stopped, and they come to where the natural antibodies in the body starts, okay, working well, and the disease in fact do not progress for them. And there is also a lot of mechanism we follow, in fact, to maintain the pH balance of the foods what they consume. It's very, very important for them, so that, more acidic means, the progressions will become uncontrollable. So we just, and again, more alkalinity also in fact has certain issues. So how the balancing it has to be done. In this process, certain patients who have recovered from chronic conditions like cancer, okay, in cancer around there are 4 or 5 cases I would like to present, okay, where we have asked the channel in fact to go individually and speak to them, and know how in fact they have gone through that and how they have recovered, and some who are already undergoing that we are trying to present it. One of the case study will be about the brain tumor. One will be on a liver cirrhosis. Another is on a pancreatic bile duct issue where it has become a cancerous. And another one is the lung cancer. Another one is the or urinary bladder cancer. Okay, where there is a tumor. In fact, how it was excised, and then later on it became very complicated. And then how in fact how he has overcome with these whatever we have given. All these things had certain conditions which body had, which was progressing the disease for them, and most of it what we have observed was not anything to do with the genetics and anything. It was completely to do with the habits of them and the kind of food in fact what they were taking. So we just wanted you to hear them and enlighten yourself, and any doubts, anything you require from us to assist you, okay, on this particular endeavor, we are there, and our numbers and contact numbers are already listed in fact on our channel, and you can call us anytime, and we will be free. We can always provide you all that assistance required. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Reddy sir. Because of him only, I am living here. And
did you find any difficulties?
Absolutely nothing. I am very comfortable, and almost my routine is back. Just before I suffered from jaundice, whatever the routine I was doing, I am doing it now.
I will give you 100% guarantee it is reversible. Okay, you will be completely cured, provided you have the strict diet and whatever the medication, natural medication that is required. So
then once we started taking this herbal therapy, the seizure is completely come down. I think it's no more nowadays. This one is curing better when you take a proper dieting and recommended by Subhaskar Reddy.
whatever treatment you have taken is much better than what the allopathy can do.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see the improvement. In 45 days, there was a reduction of 65% for me.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, the size of the cancer cells,
Okay.
it is reduced by 65%. So that's when I'm sure, that yes, I am on the right path.
He is not only specialized in one chronic disease.
Yes.
You can touch any field or any part of your body where you have a problem. He is there and he says, how can I help? That's the only thing he can say. How can I help? And he is like, it's curable. It's reversible. That gives you so much of confidence